Alrighty guys, my name's Lon. It's probably my 6th time filming this, and I keep messing up just like now, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna start this Illustrator tutorial where I teach you everything from the basics to an advanced level where you create logos for yourself, or even like mess about on Illustrator, like draw fun things. If you go through my portfolio, I do a range of things like logo designs, like the little Frenchy, just a lot of things, UI UX stuff like dashboards and websites. That's my paintings, campaigns. There's a load of things you can create on Illustrator, and it brings out the creativity. Gudetama, if you guys don't know what that is, you need to Google it. But yeah, this is like an A to Z challenge I was exploring 2 years ago when I was just messing around with shapes, vectors, and tools in Illustrator basically. So before I start, I just want to give you like the top, how many websites, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably like top 10 websites to use. So Dribbble is one of them for inspiration, Behance, and Pinterest is another one. Those 3 are for inspirations. For colors, you use Coolers. Coolers.co is really cool. You just type in your color that you have, you lock it here, and it gives you colors that matches this color. Now you can explore in here. Sorry, I need to drink water. And people has already like created a set of palette for you to use. Unsplash for free imagery, personal or commercial. Flat icon for icons. The noun projects also icons. Coolers I already use. WebAIM for accessibility reasons, especially if you're a UX UI designer. Background color, so it's a background color in the foreground, usually the text. Set it, and if it says fail, it means you need to increase the contrast. Google Fonts for fonts, because you can use it for development and your designs. So let's get to it. Jump into Illustrator. I want to close this, but this tutorial today is going to be me trying to show you the basic tools within 5 minutes, and you'll be able to kick off your illustration journey, your journey to designing stuff. So Control N to create a new board. 1000 pixels is what I usually set it as. If you're designing for print, you click there, web for web, press create, and there you have a board. Now to move around, you press spacebar, left click, and there you go. Control minus is to zoom in, control plus zoom out, zoom in, sorry. Up here is where most of your toolbars are. You don't really need to use that unless you don't have this set up, and the only things you will need in the right bar here is stroke, gradient, transparency, swatches for your colors. If I say add one here, set to there, press new swatch, there it goes, added. Add a new folder, there it goes. Layers and artboards. Layers is for this layer, you create there, each one has different colors. Artboards, you've pressed new, it just creates a new one across the line. Another way to create artboards is document setup, edit artboards, and there you go. Alt Shift, so 2 buttons there, and you just move it down. Alt Shift, there you go. Yeah, let's get to the fun part, creating shapes. Got a square here. If you freeform move it with your left click, it's not going to give you a square. You have to press shift, and it gives you a perfect square. Then if I want to create a circle, I have to hold down left click on this, and it gives you your circle. Go to like the center point, wherever that is, I don't know where. It still doesn't give you this perfect circle, so you press shift. But if I want to create a circle in the middle of the canvas, you press Alt, and it creates it from that middle point you selected. So let's do that again. There you go. Shift Alt, perfect circle. Let's make that smaller now. Shift, and then if I want to copy, there's two ways of copying this shape. Control C, Control V, it places it in a random place. Control C, Control Shift V, it places straight on top. And there you go, there's the other one. I'll delete that layer. Or if you want another duplicate on the right side of it, you press Alt. So I'm holding Alt, Shift, Alt, Shift, and it moves it along that horizontal axis. If you want to move it to the vertical, you just move it to the bottom there. If you want to free move, you just hold Alt and it will duplicate it. If you don't hold Alt, you're just gonna move it around. That's all that happens. And if I want to align these two so they're aligned, you can go up here, select the two, align to selection, boom. If I align to artboard, select that, and it'll put me to the artboard. There you go, then you have two perfect circles in the center of the page. Now let's create something fun. I haven't even really kept track of time, but these are all the tools you really need. If I don't give you all of them, they're kind of gonna be stuck. Select all the tools with V, all the shapes with V. Go to your shape builder tool here, and you basically can merge them. As you can see, maybe I should take off that red, it's a bit blinding. Yeah, let's do that again. Highlight them, shape builder tool. It's quite fun. So if you get to play around, if you play, look, it looks like a Mickey Mouse already. And then you go P for your pen tool, left click, and then left click, and then I press it here, but I hold down left click, so you make it into a curve, and then you press this point again to end that curve, otherwise it will go on. There you go. There's the Mickey Mouse nose. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. That is terrible. I used to draw Mickey Mouse really well because I was taught it in Florida, Disneyland. Somehow they taught me in like an hour lesson. But yeah, another way to make really cool logo, like you see this little shape in the middle there, highlight them all. You go back to the shape builder tool, but instead you go live paint bucket. Go up here and you press green, and you basically drag to see what you want. Oh, I got a little moon there actually. It looks like a croissant. So that's that. I leave that. Press expand up here. So I clicked out already. So V or A, whatever you want to press. Expand. Then ungroup. You move this to another page because you want to keep that. You don't want to get rid of this, otherwise you're just gonna get stuck with this. And there's your little croissant. Select this and you add like a stroke on it, so that the second color here is a stroke. Oh my goodness, who would have thought we would have made a croissant? There we go, that's a croissant for you. You want to curve out, round out these edges here. You press A, you see it brings up all the like the curve tools. I don't know what it is, the curve lines. You have a little dot there as well. And, it doesn't smooth it because if you go zoom in closer, there's 2 points here. Get rid of one of them. Quite sad. Yeah, get rid of that one. Need to curve it back in. If you want us to straighten it, you press this. As you can see, look, that's already curved it, but I don't want it to look like that, so revert back. Use this to close in the radius, and there you go. Same for this side, although this side is quite small, it might be a bit difficult, but you close in this radius, and there you go. And that is all you need for Illustrator, and then it's just imagination from here on. Freaking create a croissant from that shape. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it. The next tutorial I'll be teaching you guys how to use the golden ratio, like how to create it from scratch and actually use it to create logos. Cool, nice to meet you all. If you have any feedback, leave in the comments below. If you learned how to use Illustrator, let me know. Have a good day, happy New Year's, peace.